Hello, I'm Susan Brockes.
And I'm Deborah Johnson.
It's Wednesday, June 15th, 2011, and this is Report Out number 2 for the Journalism 130 planning team. We're in week 2 of Academy e-learning, and we are in the formative stage of our course design.
A few people have asked where we're recording our report out session and what the TGC above my head means. TGC is our student-managed public relations agency here in the Department of Journalism. You can get lots of information online about us. Basically, we help businesses be successful through writing, graphic design, and photography. So check us out.
To recap why we're participating in Academy e-learning this summer, we're charged with designing a new professional writing course that will be part of the new GE Foundation.
So, the goals for this particular report out session. We've been asked to highlight 3 specific questions. How will the ROI and UDL affect our course redesign? Are we considering open textbooks? And do we have any new strategies for student engagement?
So let's begin with the rubric for online instruction and universal design for learning. This is where the heresy starts, and TLP folks may start to think that journalism instructors don't play well with others. Not true.
Well, kind of is, actually. Because we don't drink the Vista Kool-Aid. Being an applied discipline, our students have to learn in public. This is really, really important. It's a necessary part of the journalism education, and we're going to treat Journalism 130, a writing discipline, the same way. So we'll be using websites and other 2.0 technologies that can be applied in real-world settings. So one of the features we're going to let go of is Vista for the most part, although we are going to use Vista in some small strategic ways. We're going to use it for mastery quizzes, to host the syllabus and instructor content, contact information, turn it in, and grade mark. Those are nice. And we're going to have our course website front and center in Vista.
So instead of heavy reliance on Vista, we'll primarily use online tools such as a course-specific website built by the instructor that includes complete course syllabus, a day-to-day schedule, contact information, and links to university resources. Our students will also be asked to create, build, and maintain WordPress or Google Sites websites for each student learning team.
Now, how will Journalism 130 website conform to the UDL standards? Well, the primary course website is going to be located outside of Vista. Because, again, we're a professional applied learning discipline, all of our instructors build their own websites for their courses. Check out Susan's website for her courses. There's four different courses that she teaches. She's got a website for each one, and when you explore each class website, you'll also have access to student work, which can show the different ways that we as faculty, but also students in our program, engage in Web 2.0 technologies.
And while faculty members in our program build their own sites, and we may not always be paying attention to important things like accessibility, key goals for our Journalism 130 website will be that it will be accessible. All PDFs will be sizable, searchable, and highlightable. And I'm not sure that's a word, but I really liked it and it worked for us. And we'll use solid principles of graphic design, including consistency and functionality, things that we try to model and definitely teach in our program.
We'll also include outlets for student feedback, interactivity, critical thinking, and expansion of their creativity.
So, moving right along to the question regarding open textbooks and whether or not we would consider using one in the course. Journalism 130 is a professional writing course that focuses on multi-platform, multimedia, and discipline-specific writing conventions. The course goals and sheer number of resources available online for free, things like grammar, spelling, and style tutorials, make it highly likely that we will use an open textbook model for Journalism 130.
Now, let's talk about student participation and engagement. One of our big challenges is Journalism 130 is going to be a very large lecture course, but we need to make it feel like it's a very small writing course. So we will have one large lecture 1 day a week, and that's going to primarily focus on information delivery. However, that is going to be paired with peer learning teams and breakout sessions so we can engage students individually, and they'll also create and maintain their own WordPress or Google sites using Web 2.0 technologies.
So use of these real-world sites will provide students not only opportunities for participation, but also accountability to the course and their teams, a creative outlet, some sense of ownership of the course, experience in working in workplace-appropriate technologies, application of writing and critical thinking skills, and perhaps best of all, these sites are not maintained by the faculty member teaching the course.
And that's a huge win. So, that's it for report out number 2 from the Journalism 130 team. Got any questions for us? Hit us in class.
Bye-bye.